All right, let's go. Let's move on. Advice. Bill, let me start by saying, like your podcast. Thank you. You're definitely, blah, 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 blah. I will try my best, but keep this short and sweet. Here's a little background. First off, my friend is a listener of your podcast and as well. What? First off, my friend is a listener of your podcast as well. So I feel him hearing this on your podcast will catch his attention as he realizes how it exactly relates to him. Very, very, very well played, sir. So rather than you walking up to him and having the confrontation, you want me to do it for you. Okay. You hear that, podcast listeners? Evidently, one of your friends has written in, so let's all pay attention, shall we? Let's pay attention. My friend decided to have a kid with a girl he thought he wanted to be with. Let me just say, capital letters, bad fucking idea. This girl is off her fucking rocker for sure. I understand that most females have maybe insecure tendencies. I think most human beings do, to be fair. But this bitch gives it an entirely new definition. It's to the point that she literally dictates who he can and can't be friends with on various social media websites as well as the rest as his real life. Yeah, and whose fault is that? She can dictate all she fucking wants. He doesn't have to listen to it, but if he goes, all right, okay, that's on him. The real point of my story comes now. Well, thank you for wasting my time. Or were you just painting a picture, sir? I recently engaged in a debate with his girlfriend about strip clubs. Oh, Jesus, was that a mistake? Now I suppose different patrons of strip clubs have different reasons for going. But this girl has this twisted fucking idea of what actually goes on there. The strip club topic came up because a few of my friends and I were planning on a night out, which included a possible trip to the strip club. Once my girlfriend found out this was a potential destination, she flipped the fuck out, for lack of a better word. This triggered a huge Facebook debate where she insisted that guys go to strip clubs to get horny. And if her boyfriend wanted that, why doesn't he stay home and get some action from her? Well, why else would you go to a strip club? You are horny. You have an inability to get a woman naked that night, and you give up, and you just say, you know what, fuck it. Why don't I just pay one to do it, and she'll rub on my jeans here, yeah? And I'll bust one of my BVDs if you go to a real fucking skanky one. So far, I'm agreeing with her. Why else would you go there? Unless you want to go there and try and fuck a stripper, at which point you don't get the lap dance. You hang up at the bar and act like you don't give a fuck. And then from there, I don't really know what happens. First off, a stripper is much more appealing than this one. What, the psycho girl? Even at the low end of the spectrum. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, he's saying that a stripper is much better looking than this guy's girlfriend. Oh, wow. So this guy's getting dictated to by some fucking mediocre-looking chick? It's so sad. You know? That's like a chick. If you're going to get this shit kicked out of you, the guy better be like an oil man and you're living in a villa in the French fucking Riviera, right? I mean, if you have to get the shit kicked out of you, ladies, there's a dilemma for you. That's an easy dilemma. Would you rather get this shit kicked out of you by a substitute teacher? Or a fucking the CEO of Exxon? All right. Survey says, let me continue with this. She also had an issue with the fact that these were local girls, and for some reason that pissed her off even more. Well, obviously, because they live in the area, she's then worried you're going to strike up a conversation and bang them. So far, I'm on the side of this so-called crazy woman. She has this idea that her boyfriend is apparently a stripper magnet and can fuck anyone he wants. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I have no idea. How far off base is this chick? When she said that guys went to strip clubs to get horny, that really showed how fucking moronic she is. My real question is, what can my friend do to get his girlfriend to turn the crazy off. I've been trying to help him for years, but I just can't find the way. All right, let's stop here. Sir, why else do you go to a titty bar? You don't go there to look at chicks and fucking get aroused? What do you go there for? To check out the fall fashion of thongs? Do you go there to drink $25 Bud Lights? Why do you go there? You go there to see naked women, get lap dances, and maybe strike up a conversation and get to fuck one with their kid in the crib in the other room. That's why you do it, isn't it? Hoping that their boyfriend didn't get early release from his assault fucking conviction. Isn't that what happens? I don't know. Maybe I don't fucking know. But he said, what can my friend do to get his girlfriend to turn the crazy off? You can't. You can't. If someone's nuts, they're nuts. That's it. You just got to break up with them. You got to walk away, or you have to accept their craziness. He said, I've been trying to help him for years, but I just can't find the way. Because there is no way, sir. It's like trying to get a drug addict to stop doing drugs. You can't do it. They have to want to do it. So he has to decide that he's had enough. All right? And what you need to do, if you want to do this, is just express the fact that, listen, your girlfriend's nuts and she treats you like shit, and it hurts me as a friend to watch this happen. Okay? You need to get her in line. And if you do this, this could actually end your friendship with them, because guys a lot of times choose pussy. Confirmed pussy, I should say. Confirmed pussy over the friendship with their guys, friends. But, you know, at some point you just got to say, listen, dude, I don't want to hear any more stories about this girl treating you like shit. Okay? If you're not going to stick up for yourself, I understand it. For whatever reason, you don't want to do that. But I don't want to listen to you telling me stories about what a fucking psycho she is, because it hurts me as a friend to listen to you going through this shit, and you're not doing anything about it to stick up for yourself, and it's fucking frustrating for me to hear. So if you want to talk about sports, you want to talk about the fucking European Union or whatever the fuck you want to talk about, you want to talk about the shit I learned in Finland, I'll talk to you about that. I don't give a fuck. Right? What do you want to talk about? Talk about anything but that crazy bitch, because I don't want to fucking hear it anymore. That's your only option there. But other than that, there's nothing you can do. As I always say, it's that Goodfellas moment. He means he's content to be a jerk. So let him be a jerk. Let him get browbeaten, because he's choosing the crazy pussy in the hand versus the possible nice two in the bush. Does that make any sense? Well, Bush is in there. I think there was some sort of Seinfeldian joke in that. All right. Overrated, underrated. Overrated. Trying to do a podcast after flying 12 hours on Swiss Air. You know, I feel like a boxer that's quit in the ring. I'm really trying to bring the funny, guys. I swear to God. I don't know what you want from me. You know what I feel like right now? I feel like I'm playing like Pop Warner football, and you guys are my dad, and you just saw that I quit and that I don't have what it takes. You know? And for half a second, you're blaming the sperm that was in your nuts before you suddenly realize that you can just blame it on your wife. All right, overrated, underrated for the week. Underrated, sandwiches. We all eat them. We all eat them, yet rarely, if ever, hear someone say that a sandwich is their favorite food. They are more versatile than any other type of food, and we take them for granted. If sandwiches were women, they would divorce us due to underappreciation and take half of our shit. All right. Yeah, you know, some people actually don't like – I'm a huge sandwich fan. It's just the greatest idea ever. Take 2 slices of bread, throw a bunch of shit in the middle of it, and throw it in your pie hole. Who's ever eaten a sandwich and still been hungry afterwards? It's tremendous. You know, I don't fucking know. Am I still talking? Am I dreaming this podcast at this point? I don't know. Overrated. Sex. It ruins lives and marriages. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Why I would choose a 3-inch dick and $10 million a year as opposed to a 10-inch dick and $30,000 a year. Sex is overrated. It started wars and caused countless deaths. It's on TV and used to advertise the most non-sexual products. Your social standing and job credentials are affected by who you like to fuck. What? Your social standing and job are affected by who you like to fuck. Oh, I guess it could be if you start fucking the wrong person. Yet after jacking off and releasing sexual tension, all of it looks stupid. Exactly. Rub one out, then think about it. That's what my grandfather always said. Even if he didn't, he fucking should have. No, that's it. That is exactly it.